Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11, Thomas. 180. Nice hot. 11.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here we go. 180.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's caught. Gesicki on the right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Calais Campbell up there to make the stop.
Brings up third and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Look wide. Get this one complete. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
12. 11.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. To return is Greg Gordon. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
One, right?
They go play action with Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And the Cardinals
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way. So these might are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, Murray. Crazy. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play there on the scramble. An even 40 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He's got it at the 3. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal.
He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Brown will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Big Walter Nolan, a rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Here we go. Behind.
Now, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Woo! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight ends. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. On the toss, they go with Benson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line scrimmage.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Running hot. Start.
On first down, Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. It's second down. On the ground, it's Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
Makes it third and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Third, they need 8.
Gun. Start. 180. Running hot. Hot. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
They go play action for Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. A gain there of 23 yards. It's an Arizona first down. It'll work Connor in the middle here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within a point. It's 14-13. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, here is Jermaine Burton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On one, right? 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be third down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
gun. Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow now. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
13.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Oren Burks there on the stop.
Second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Watkins motioning over. Murray now on second down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go quick, and he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
They'll run with Benson. Good blocking, and he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Bengals 17.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. They're hot. 180. 180 shot. They're hot.
Back to throw. Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Done.
Here's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals.
2nd down. Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Watkins. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Murray keeping it himself. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. And it's the third down.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 27, Bengals 24. To kick off for Arizona.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now Burton on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
To throw is Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Right 80. 11.
Brown. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. Now a timeout charged to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
180. Hot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's get set. 180. Right up. Stop.
He'll keep it on the ground. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
One, ready?
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run, and this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
They'll run with Connor. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
3 plays and out.
So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Pass right side, that's Lyman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
We'll work this out wide to Benson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Watkins motioning over. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. He'll try and run with Connor. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to get a leg up in the OT. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
A 20-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. 180. Stop.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11 MT. 11 MT. It's just set. Hey, kid. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up